Welcome back to Renewables and Money. Today, I want to talk to you about money. Why do we struggle to make money, right? That's the key question that I wanted to tap into today. And it's very much important question to have, right? But before we dive too much into that, so let me first of all reintroduce myself. So my name is Tony Teal. I'm the founder and CEO of Renewables in Africa. We are your global clean energy champion, right? And our job is very simple, is to make it seamless and easy for you to connect with this industry. So that means wherever you're coming from, whether you're an investor, you say, hey, I have a lot of money. I want to get into the sector, but I struggle to have the right information, right? In here, you find all the right information. Or you can say, I'm a professional. I want to jump into the sector. How can I do it? You're going to get the information that you're looking for here. Or a business. You want to decarbonize. You want to go green. You want to do your parts. You struggle to get the right information, to get the right perspective. And you have a question, maybe people can answer that. In here, all we do is to respond to your question. And that's what I want to talk to you. So if you are interested by what we're doing, there's 3 ways I like you to participate. 3 ways I like you to contribute. The first thing, I'm just going to say first, I will encourage you to connect to all our platform, whether we're talking, because we actually broadcast for 5 platforms. I don't know if you know about that. So we have LinkedIn, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, and we have Telegram. So those 5 platforms. So wherever you feel comfortable, connect and engage with us, right? And that'd be great. If you're on YouTube, for example, click on the subscribe and on the notification button as well, so that whenever there is a new video like what I'm doing right now, you are aware of it, right? So, and the same thing. So you can connect on one platform or all of them. Ideally, all of them, that's what I want, right? And the second way I want you to connect is to leave a message just right now. So leave a message, tell us what you think. So are you happy with the topic that we're having? Do you have any other topic you want us to contribute to? Let us know. And just react. That's what I want to hear from you. And the third way, if you're looking at me just right now, please share. Why? That's the easiest and simplest way for you to contribute, which means that the information that you're getting just right now, you get the opportunity to pass it on to somebody else. And this could be interesting for you, right? So this is it. But today I have a very interesting topic that I want to talk to you about, right? And this topic is going to be about money. And I just want to have a normal conversation with a good friend of mine who happens to be basically a specialist in the topic, right? So he helped me personally before, many times ago. But I want to welcome Mr. Elyse. Elyse, how are you? So you're Elyse the Coach.
Yeah, that's my name on Skype.
Yeah. So how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm very well. I had a very good day indeed, and lots of energy.
Excellent. I like the background. So I just want to say that you're calling us from Martinique, which is beautiful, lovely, French Caribbean island. Yeah, so that's
Exactly.
Excellent. Yeah. So Elyse, I just had a quick introduction of our show just right now, right? Okay. And essentially, what I was simply saying is that we're gonna have this conversation, right? Because I think that's what it is today, is a conversation. Because you had me in the past a few years ago, and I have to say, I'm not afraid to say that from time to time, I'm happy to pick up your brain to for any kind of topic that you may have. But today, as you can see on my background, I want to talk to you about something that matters a lot.
I've seen the background, and well done.
Thank you. So I think I just wanted to have this conversation, right? Because and let me tell you what the background story is. So I'm in the renewable energy space, as I'm sure you are aware, and then what I've realized, because the problem that I had before is that in the space, I see many entrepreneurs that actually are struggling, and businesses are struggling to make the money, right? Okay. Recently, I was talking to an entrepreneur, a company I work with, so they've been one of my clients, and I will explain that before. So I don't want to obviously give the name of the business just to keep the privacy. I'm just going to describe the situation. The situation, they have a fantastic product, which really makes sense for me. But I could see already when I was discussing with them that the price at which they were selling the product wasn't making sense financially.
Okay. Okay.
So fast forward a few months afterwards, when I met the same entrepreneur, I asked him how things were going, and he told me that actually he has had to pick up another job to keep the business going. So that means there are two of them. Why is doing that? The other guy is pushing up with the business. And I wasn't surprised to hear that, because ideally, I'm sure both of them would have liked to be involved into the business. But all of a sudden, this one guy can only work part-time to earn the money to supply this business. And that's just one example amongst many. So I think I just want you to help me pick up my brain. So why is that, although we set out to do good thing, we may struggle to have, to make this money? I don't know what you have anything to say there.
Alors, I'm switching to French. Okay, so what's going on is that any benevolent industry has the same struggle.
Okay.
You look at the soft drink industry, the petroleum industry, the plastic industry, all those industries, they go for the money. They go for it. They will charge you whatever it takes. You see when you buy a bottle of soda, the cost of producing that bottle of soda is less than 5 cents.
Yeah, okay.
And they sell it to you for more than £1.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? So they go for the money. Because our relationship as human beings with money is weird. Mostly in the Judeo-Christian world.
Okay.
We were told that money is evil. And many people, there's that paradox that people live in, that they want to be rich, but they hate rich people.
Okay. Okay.
You see, lots of people I see like that. They go and play the lottery every week, but between the 2 days of playing the lottery, you hear them speaking about rich people, and they hate rich people.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have that paradox that we want the money, but we are afraid of what the money can make to us. We're afraid that because we have the money, we will become evil.
Okay. That's two interesting things here. So your first point is, first, we are afraid of money because we believe that money is going to make us feel evil. Yeah. And because of that, we kind of stopping ourselves from making that money. So are you maybe implying that, and what you say is very interesting, because I look at, for example, in the renewable energy space or the green space. So unfortunately, we tend to fight against the fossil fuel industry. And when in our mind we're thinking about fossil fuel industry, we see those big corporations with the money. We may at times tend to hate them, although this, by the way, this is not what I'm actually encouraging. Clearly not. I clearly believe that we should all work together. But let me just describe. I'm just describing
the mindset.
Yeah, the mindset. So you're saying that without even realizing, because we're fighting these guys who are the big corporations, the dirty guys, dirty fuel, we tend to hate everything around them, about them, including the money they make, which is the money we want.
Yeah. So in order for us to be the good guys, we can't make money.
Okay. So,
You see, and in any benevolent industry, which is self-help, ecology, any industry that really helps people, there's that problem. Because we have that point of view, that way of things who say that if it's good, it should be free.
Thank you for saying that. You know what? Let me show you. Well, the thing is, let me show you a bit of my personal journey. It took me a long time to realize, and I'm not afraid to say, it's actually those last 2 years actually where I really learned how really business work, and how should I say that? Because, and I really could see all the pitfall that I had. And ever since I've actually made that mental switch into my head, now all of a sudden I was able to get the business going in the right direction. And I was struggling, and I was struggling a lot because basically you're right. So you're doing the right thing, but you're getting a little bit stuck. You can't make the money that you want, and you don't really understand. So basically, what you're saying, first of all, it's a mental switch that we need to be doing. And I've been struggling a lot with this idea. You're approaching people, they love what you're doing, they can see how useful it is, but the same guy still don't want to pay you. But you're saying the best, well, you're saying, that's what I'm hearing, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But you're saying before we even go to looking at any strategy to fix it, yeah, externally, we need to look at internally first and look at our relationship with the money. Is that kind of what you're saying? Understand?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because money problem is not a money problem. It's a problem with our relationship with money. Relationships problems are not relationships problem. It's a problem with our relationship to relationships. A weight problem, like I have there, is not a weight problem. It's not a calorie problem. It's a problem to my relation with my emotions.
Okay.
And everything, doesn't matter what problem you will address, you have to address it internally first. Because you will make every effort you want. If inside you're not in the right position, in the right mindset, you will have results, but not to the extent that you should have results. And we who are in the industry of service,
yes, that's the word,
we must understand that if you are coming with a product that is meant to help the world, if you don't make money, your product doesn't make sense.
Yeah, true. Yeah. This is very true, because I have had to make that switch. And I, first of all, like I say, so you and I have been working together. You already had me in this sense, but also what I've understood, because I've been doing a lot of courses for people like Tony Robbins, Jane Graciosi, all these guys. I'm sure many people will know them. They helped me to reframe things a little bit. And once I was able to do that, all of a sudden I was able to make money, and to make more money. And I understood that what you say is true. If you don't make money with your business, you go nowhere. And the best way to shift your mind, I've understood that, is, I was looking at something, thinking, which is maybe something I'm sure you noticed. If we're looking at the biggest philanthropists in the world, so I'm sure if you would say, the Bill Gates, the Jeff Bezos, the
Buffett.
Yeah, basically we have Tony Elumelu is a Nigerian guy. So all these guys, so they the Betancourt in France, those are the biggest philanthropists. But the one common thing that it tends to have is money. And because they have a lot of money, right, they can now help whatever cause they want. So, and sometimes I realized, we tend to, especially in the sector, we tend to get the problem from the wrong angle, in the sense that we first of all want to go and chase setting up a charity. I have nothing against charity. I'm just describing the model again. So you go and set up the charity or non-for-profit organization, and you spend, instead of doing what you want to do, you spend your time chasing somebody that can fund you for you to run it. And it can only take you so well. And because it's not that sustainable, the organization or charity might end up struggling later on. Whereby what this guy have done, They've made the money. Now they have money, they can help whatever cause they want. And the funny thing is, because they even have money, a lot more people even want to work with them and want to give them the more money. So another way to look at that is, for me, if you have billions, you can help millions. But if you have only thousands, you can only help yourself, basically. So that's and it was important for me to realize that. I don't know whether it's something you also observe.
Oh yeah, but the airlines, the plane companies, they understood that very well, because with that simple sentence, put your oxygen mask on first.
Yeah.
And then take care of the others.
Okay. Yeah.
The oxygen being the money. And most people, when we are making something that is good, we always forget that we are valuable. We seek for our values in the eyes of the other persons.
Yeah, okay.
It comes first for you helping yourself. That's where your value lies. And then how you perceive will shift.
Okay.
And we're making money an evil thing. I say it all the time. And people are not even conscious of that. But what we don't understand is that money doesn't change you. It amplifies you.
Okay.
So if you're a good guy, you will have the means to be an even better guy. But if you're a bad guy, you will have the means to be even worse. Money doesn't change you. It amplifies you. It gives you the means to do things. So when you say that if I got money, I will become evil because I see all those rich people, they make people work for them for nothing and this and that. That's not true. The money will make you become more of what you already are. It reveals
you. Okay. So that could be a little bit controversial, right? Because I've always heard that, I know one of the things most of us will be afraid of is the fact that, like we were just saying, money is going to change us. And that's why, because we don't want to be changed or become the bad guys, we're preventing ourselves from making money. But you are saying that money is not going to change us. We're just going to amplify who we are already. But I had the impression that, I might be actually learning as I'm speaking to you. I had the impression that sometimes when there are many people that we could see, for example, if you see the biggest celebrities these days, once they have the money, they can see it's difficult to say that it won't change, right? If you imagine, for example, if you're Bill Gates or any of these guys, you don't have worries like people will have, how I'm going to feed my family. So it puts you in a different mindset. And for some people, because it's such a powerful emotion, money, and you can realize that when you get the money, you get the way people that look at you is different, right? And you can, so basically I may be struggling here to understand a little bit why you're saying exactly that it won't change you, it's just going to amplify who you are. But
let me elaborate.
Okay, maybe do so.
Let me elaborate.
You will help.
Okay, when I say that, is that what you are, your core, is your core. The money will give you access to a lifestyle, meaning that if you have more money, you will have less worries, and that can help you become somebody who take care more about others because you have the money. So that will help you do that. But if you already, I will give you an example. Onassis.
Okay.
The boat guy.
Yeah, the Greek guy, yeah.
Yeah, the Onassis. Yeah. That guy was rich and always worried about money. he always had a $10,000 in his pocket to be able to touch it when he was getting anxiety.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, and the more money he had, the more worries he had, because if he had to lose it, the more he had, the bigger the loss would be.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that money gives you opportunities.
Okay.
Gives you a lifestyle. But if you are somebody, I give you an example, a very average example, because we're talking of rich people, but we're not rich. So let's come back to our world, the average people. You are somebody average who is struggling with money, so that person is very careful about what she has. She don't want people to touch her stuff. She's very careful about the neighbors for them to make harm to a fence and things like that. Okay, because she doesn't have the money, it's important for her to take care of her stuff. Okay? Once that person will have money, you will have the impression that that person become a good person.
Okay.
Because now that she has the money, she doesn't have to worry about her things being broken or stuff like that. But she didn't change. That I say she because I'm French and we have feminine. But the person didn't change. The person didn't change. It's just that now that she has the money to take care of oneself, she can afford not to worry.
Okay.
But the core of that person doesn't shift. If it's a bad person, she will mistreat her employees. That person will mistreat his employees. I'm struggling with that. That person will mistreat his employees. But if that person has a good heart, that person will treat everybody around in a good manner, money or not. So what I'm saying is your education, what you've got inside you, how you see life, money doesn't change that. Money changes just the way you can interact with life because you have greater means nowadays.
Okay, yeah, and which is very true, because once you start making the money or the money, the relationship you have with other people will change, not necessarily because you change, as you're saying, but people, the way they interact with you,
exactly,
it's almost like they give you now the respect that you didn't have before. I don't know whether respect is the right word, but they give you, it's not, I don't know.
Credit.
Okay, they give you more credit. You have more importance in their eyes.
But you the same.
Yeah.
And everybody around you will start behaving differently. Celebrities often say people are funny. The same funny people who will meet that celebrity, when I meet them, there's nothing wrong with them. Because I'm not a celebrity, they will behave.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see? And that's what I'm saying, that, and we are going to make a next step. The biggest mistake an entrepreneur can make is to see money as a solution. Money is a resource.
Okay.
Not a solution. What is the difference?
Okay.
A resource is what you use to implement the solution you found with your creativity.
Okay.
Okay. And as an entrepreneur, we have three main resources.
Okay.
Money, time, network.
Okay. Which one is more valuable?
What? What do you say?
Which one is more valuable? Okay, so money?
The time.
Time and network.
The network. Okay. The time, because the time you can't replace it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You see, that's why. Yeah. That's why what I say is that poor people use time to save money.
Okay.
Rich people use money to save time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's the more valuable one.
Okay.
And when, as an entrepreneur, you stop seeing money as a solution, but as a resource, you understand that without a resource, you cannot function.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
You need at least two resources to start any project.
Okay.
Money and time, money and network and time. You need at least two.
Okay, 2 out of the 3. Okay.
But when you have, and that's what I say to some entrepreneurs, you have too much money.
Okay.
Because they don't use their money as a resource, but any problem that comes, they pay their way out of the problem.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And when the days come where there's less money, they don't know how to function.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
You see?
Okay. So what you're saying as well is, with the money, it can also not change you, but like it modifies your attitude towards certain problem that you have, because you have the opportunity to buy a solution.
Exactly. Instead of using your brain.
Instead of using a brain. Okay. So are you saying that, I think there are many things that you say there. So first of all, that means that within the renewable energy space, which is seen as a virtuous circle, the first issue that we have is the fact that because we identify the fossil fuel guy as the bad guy, but these are the guys that have the money, we tend to hate everything that they have, including the money. So we need, first of all, to change that. But you're also saying that we also maybe struggling to make the money because of our relationship internally with the money, and until we are able to shift that, we will still struggle in the business model that we have to make to achieve. So I mean, the first change is, first of all, internal. Internally, we need to change that. So which is something that, and then you say that the third thing that you have identified so far, I'm just looking to keep track of it, is the fact that is the fact that we believe, and that's very true, that money is the solution, because I think, okay, when I reach this amount of turnover, I will be able to do this, do that. But you're saying that it's a resource. So what you imply is, if at the moment you don't have enough money, which is a resource, you simply have to look for another resource. But you
have two other ones: network and time.
Okay.
So you can have a business in your network and tell them, okay, I have that problem. I would like you to help me, but I will pay you in 6 months.
Okay, so we can actually, okay, which is sort of a good switch that you've made, which is the second part of the conversation that I wanted to have with you, which is, and I know that, let me just not rephrase this, reintroduce yourself. Okay, guys, that's all I have to say for today. So lovely conversation with Elyse. So I'm sure you've heard of many things. So we had the first part, the second part, but it's going to be more Elyse's in the weeks and months to come. But that's all I had to say for today. Now, be free, go back to your own schedule. So let us know what you think about this topic. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And I'm looking forward to see you on Sunday, where we're going to be talking about more other topic, more technical topic about renewables energy. That's all I had to say for today. And may the sun be with you. Take care.